Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this May the 11th, 2025. I hope everybody had a great Sunday out there so far, but it's a great Sunday evening. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because that's the only weather you got. And also happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there as well that watches my YouTube forecast channel, and thank you very much. And also thank everybody else who has subscribed to my forecast channel. Thank you very much for reaching that 600 subscriber mark later last week. Now I'm looking for the 700 subscriber mark. If anybody could help me out with that, greatly appreciate it. Spread my channel around to as many people as possible, so that way they'll get a chance to view my forecast channel and keep up to date with the local forecast that's always included in my videos as well. Alright, let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks, and we're going to start off with this little storm system here. You can see a little swirl going on. We got a little upper level low spinning down here over Louisiana and also Arkansas and portion of East Texas, funneling in a lot of moisture from the eastern Pacific, also through the Caribbean Sea, the eastern Gulf, the Atlantic, kind of just clobbering the southeastern U.S., going to bring a lot of heavy precipitation to this region as well. Got a lot of precipitation out west over here toward Montana to Washington, Oregon State, down towards the Utah region, also in the portion of Arizona and New Mexico. You got a big plume of moisture already loading up into the eastern Pacific. That will continue to spread into southwestern California, and this will affect the central and eastern U.S. later on this week. Also, not to mention, there could be a major severe weather outbreak coming up for a portion of the Ohio Valley, Tennessee Valley, and maybe the south central U.S., the southeastern U.S. as well, mid-Atlantic, and portions of the northeast coming up toward the end of this week. So just want to give everybody a heads up on that. There's a possibility that could happen, so stay tuned with me. I will keep you up to date and see as we continue to roll forward on the Storm Prediction Center outlooks. You will see them add probably a slight risk more and more to the forecast cycle. Right now, confidence is a little low right now. As soon as more confidence comes in available, the Storm Prediction Center will issue these outlooks in later forecasts. So, alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also, like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue getting the show on the road here, folks. Alright, let's move on to your local forecast now. As you can see, here's your Monday outlook. We got a little bit of showers up here across Maine. More thunderstorms and showers from New York State down to Tennessee to Florida, the eastern Gulf, the Atlantic coastal waters, back to Louisiana, to Missouri, to also Illinois, and also central and southern Michigan region. We got some flash flooding and heavy rain expected from portions of Virginia through North Carolina, Georgia, South Carolina, and also into Florida. Also, we got some shower activity over across portions of northwest South Dakota into Montana, a little bit across southern California, thunderstorms and showers along coastal areas of California all the way up to Washington, Oregon State. Mixed precipitation there as well through Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Idaho, and Montana regions as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Monday. Alright, here's a look at your Tuesday forecast now. As you can see, we got thunderstorms and showers from Rhode Island to Massachusetts to New York State, over toward Lake Huron, also in the portion of Michigan, northern Michigan, Wisconsin, to Missouri, to Mississippi, to the northeastern Gulf, down toward the Florida Keys, Florida region, you included, the Carolinas, Delaware, Rhode Island, Atlantic coastal waters. Got some flash flooding and heavy rain over portions of northeastern North Carolina through Virginia, D.C., and Maryland, and southern Pennsylvania region as well. Got more thunderstorms and showers from northwestern Minnesota through the Dakotas, Nebraska, to Wyoming, to Montana, and northern Colorado. Even thunderstorms and showers for portions of California, Oregon, and Washington State along coastal areas as well. Southern California, some shower activity. We got mixed precipitation through Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Utah, Idaho, also in the Wyoming and Montana regions as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Tuesday. Alright, let's move on to the current watches, warning, advisory map for your location across the nation, as we got a colorful map tonight to show you as well. So, voila, here we go. Alright, you can see we got some frost advisory from Maine to New Hampshire to Vermont. Even got some flood warnings up here in portion of Connecticut and the Massachusetts. Flood watches in effect for North Carolina, Southern Virginia, Western North Carolina, South Florida, Southwestern Georgia, Panhandle and Big Bend area of Florida, portions of Mississippi region, and we even got some flood advisories in Mississippi. Still got the river flood warnings for portions of southern Illinois, down to portions of Arkansas, Mississippi, Louisiana, East Texas. Here is some air quality alerts over Texas, also in the portion of southwestern areas of Arizona. Also, we have some special weather statements up here in portions of southeastern Minnesota, southwestern and western areas of Wisconsin, northern Michigan. Red flag warnings, also fire weather watches, also in the peach shaded colors as well. Alright, we also have some red flag warning for northern Michigan and Wisconsin, much of Minnesota through the Dakota, down into Nebraska, even wind advisory for portions of South Dakota, over in portions of Arizona, Utah, Nevada, also Oregon, southwestern and northeastern areas of Idaho, portion of California region as well, in Arizona. Red flag warnings down here for southwestern areas of New Mexico and southern Arizona. Even got some wind advisories there in Arizona. Hydro issues over New Mexico, also in the portion of Montana. Special weather statements there as well in Montana. Severe thunderstorm warnings in Montana. Special weather statements in southern portions of New Mexico and tip of western Texas. Also, we have small craft advisory, gale warnings right along the North Carolina coast, South Carolina coast, east coast of Florida, Big Bend area of Florida, also in the portions of the Panhandle. Same again for Southern California up to Washington State, around the Hawaiian Chain Island, around the Alaska region. Also some hydro issued inland, special weather statements, also some blizzard warnings to the north, and also some freeze and spray warnings as well. Let's move on to the current, the Storm Prediction Center outlook. Here is your Monday outlook. You can see we have we have a Barnard risk down here from Charleston to Columbia to Chattanooga to Atlanta to Birmingham to Columbus to Jacksonville to Orlando to Melbourne, Tampa, Fort Myers, also Miami to Florida Keys. General thunderstorm from Tallahassee to New Orleans to Pierre, Illinois to Fort Wayne, over toward Richmond and Virginia Beach, Virginia. General thunderstorm from Redding, California up toward Spokane, Washington. Tornado probability going to look like this: 2% across the Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. Also a little bit in North Carolina as well, and also in the Florida region as well. Damaging winds going to look like this: 5% for East Tennessee, Western North Carolina, much of South Carolina, also into Georgia and Florida. Alright, hail probability looks like this for Tennessee to Georgia, portion of Birmingham, Alabama region, western tip of South Carolina as well. Alright, we're going to show you day 3. It's just going to be just pretty much a thunderstorm, but I would not be surprised they could add a marginal risk later on. And it's going to look something like this. Here is day number 3. General thunderstorm pretty much from up here from Wisconsin down to Florida, the Carolinas you included, Illinois, through Kansas, through the Dakotas. Also same over from portion of California all the way up to Montana, Idaho, portion of Washington State. But I would not be surprised to see a marginal risk could be added to the southeast. Also over here in portions of the upper Midwest as well. The probability right now they just showing less than 5% all areas, but that could change. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook. Here is day number 5. As you can see, we got 15% from Green Bay to La Crosse to Milwaukee to Wisconsin, Fort Wayne to Indiana, Indianapolis to Springfield to Pierre to Hannibal, all the way down to St. Louis, Missouri, Evansville, Indiana, also just east of Jefferson City. So get ready, folks. This is just the beginning of what's to come. I do expect more severe weather outlooks to be issued further south and east. Pretty much anywhere from North Dakota to Texas eastbound. Could be a pretty significant severe weather outbreak coming up later this week and into the next weekend. So get ready, folks. I will keep you up to date. So stay tuned to my forecast channel. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Like these videos, share these videos. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Sunday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got